this episode we were invited out on a glass-bottom submarine to experience some of the things tourists do here. Snorkeling and enjoying the day with these friendly people.
This is amazing!
This is amazing!
A sporty crew member shows me her kite surfing skills as she bought her own kite gear on board Be Free. We also explore San Andres with a motorbike and enjoying our time here in what's become one of my favorite islands. Not so much the island itself, but the lovable Colombian people. In the previous episode, Be Free arrived San Andres after our test sail from Panama. I also took a crew with me as she had never seen San Andres before. So I figured San Andres would be a refreshing break from Shelter Bay Marina and a good opportunity for a test sail and visa run at the same time. We are not gonna stay for long this time, so I'm planning a bit fun for us both, getting the best out of our short stay here. When having my morning coffee, I could not help reflecting a bit about the hurricane I ran away from last time I was here.
One is totally on the dock. All of them come together.
Being back here after the hurricane, I wanted to see how the island have recovered, as they are totally depending on tourism here. This boat is still sitting at the pier, but most of the island looks like it has recovered pretty well. At first glance, San Andres looks like an island that never sleeps. Party boats and nightlife seems like a big part of what this island can offer. But San Andres have so much more. Different ways of making money on tourism and lots of souvenir stores everywhere. However, this island is also a mecca for water sports, like scuba diving, snorkeling, parasailing and of course kite surfing. And with constant wind from east during the trade wind season, this must be among some of the best places in the Caribbean for kite surfing. One of the best way to explore San Andres is on a motorbike, as the traffic here is pretty dense and also finding a parking space can be quite a challenge. And being a tourist island, renting a motorbike is easy. You can almost find a rental company on every corner. So I have a little surprise for G. I rented this scooter and I'm gonna take her for a round around the island. The keys. Thank you, my friend. And yes, we are now officially acting like real tourists, exploring this island on a motorbike. One of the things we are looking for is a nice spot for kite surfing, so we made several stops at different beaches to check out the possibilities. I've seen all these places before and already know this island pretty well, so I almost felt like a tourist guide showing G all the hotspots, like what's supposed to be the famous Pablo Escobar's holiday home on this island. At the peak of his career, he controlled 80% of the global cocaine market. And the best view of this island you can get from this terrace that's owned by a Canadian living in Cartagena, Colombia. It costs 2,000 pesos to enter, which is less than 50 cents. And almost everywhere along the shoreline you will find cozy small places like this for a refreshment or some local food. And the best part for us with a strong valuta, this costs almost nothing. Being on a very short visit this time, it looks like we will not have time to anchor outside the cove. So it's a great opportunity to share my favorite side of the island from the motorbike instead. We believe we found a nice spot for kite surfing tomorrow. So now it's time to enjoy the sunset and relax. We hope to see the green flash, but no luck this time. We decided to take the dinghy to one of the beaches we found yesterday. It's not that far from where we have anchored, and it's easier than using the motorbike with all the gears needed. As we still have the motorbike, it's nice to use it for more adventures, and also to go for a swim and enjoy the more quiet side of the island. Also a great opportunity for me to explore some of the places I did not have time for last time I was here. The e-bike I borrowed from Rick Moore last time I was here was great, but having a motorbike gives even more freedom and range. Helmet is mandatory here, but no one uses it. I even asked for it, but there is basically no helmets to get here. On the other side, these roads do not invite to high-speed driving, and it's mostly 30 km per hour speed limit, meaning even the e-bike Rick and Maddie have can easily keep up with the traffic on this island. But for now, renting a motorbike for a few days was a good solution, allowing us to be impulsive and enjoy our time here to the max.
Ese chico que hablo en mis canciones, esas madrugadas.
And of course, after some days riding around the island on this motorbike, I had to fill it up again before delivering it back. The fun part is the petrol we used cost less than 1 Corona and 1 Aguila at the restaurant. Or 15,000 pesos, that's approximately €2.80. And to deliver it back again was just as fast and easy as it was to rent it. 2 times a day this strange boat is passing us out here at the anchorage. So on my way back to be free, I was curious and wanted to see if it was possible to get a chat with the captain. I wanted to ask a few questions as I could see he was on board.
Okay, man, welcome to Luxury Manatee. This is one semi-submarine. Come ahead. Be careful, man.
Okay, wow. So we're going down under. Whoa. Whoa, this is cool.
I go to one spot. If you want,
Yes?
you come 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 2:30,
Okay.
and you come with me.
Okay.
I'm going to invite you.
And just like that, I was invited to be the captain's guest later today. So now I have even another surprise for G, going out on a trip with this submarine with this friendly captain. Between the Manatee semi-submarine and Be Free, this famous ghost ship was again floating. Honestly, I did not expect to see this, and knowing the history of this sailboat, it's fair to say it soon must have used its 9 lives. It was abandoned out in the Caribbean Sea by its crew in a hurricane, and later drifted into San Andreas. And it looks like it partly survived even another hurricane, as it at least are still floating. Back on board Be Free, I can't wait to tell G about our adventure later today. We are going out on a half-day trip with a semi-submarine and do some snorkeling at the coral reef with lots of fishes. As we have our own transportation, we arrived a bit earlier than the other tourists that's mostly from Bogota in Colombia. We got a tour of this boat before it became crowded and really enjoyed the chat with the crew.
Porque saben volar pero no saben nada, listo. Quedan en su casa. Niños.
Not everyone are comfortable freediving or even being in the water. Many of the tourists coming here are from mainland Colombia and some even far from the ocean in their daily life. So I believe this could be a great experience, even only looking through the underwater windows. Or even from above in this clear water when they hand feed the fishes. Being a sailor, always having this at our doorstep, this was a great reminder that not everyone is as fortunate as we are. So sharing this day and adventure with the Swedish tourists was not only a good reminder of being thankful, but also a very pleasant experience. And the amazing crew on Manatee was really nice to their guests, taking good care of everyone in any levels of expectations and personal limitations. Making sure everyone had a great adventure they will remember from San Andres.
This is amazing!
This is amazing!
Oh.
Yes, man, deep respect. Manners and respect to San Andres Island.
So sweet again.
Thank you so much for watching this episode from San Andres. If you haven't already, I will be very thankful to see you subscribe to my channel. There is not much more to say than stay happy and be free.